motorcycles for sale. I don't see none today. Don't see none today. What's the purpose of riding this way? Well, I think it's got some pretty decent roads in there. Well, this don't look like pretty decent roads. Not yet, no, but we're getting there. And I hope somebody shows up so we don't have to stay out here for 30 minutes waiting on light. I've done it. Hey, look. Thank you, Lord. We're in Crossville again. Got a house for sale. Got a truck coming over here. I see him. Got no square body there. There's some RVs. Last week it was a car dealership, and this week it's an RV dealership. How about that? This is where I go down and get my tattoos. Bike sounds like she's running all right. I ain't knocking on the bike. I like it. I just wish it would stay on the road. It's these solid rims. I may have to break down one day and buy a machine shop and find somebody that knows what they're doing, and have to have a set of rims machined down just to fit on these things. You know how much money that'll cost? I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to think about it. Well, anyway. Or you have to switch out the front forks. Now, I seen that on a Shadow Spirit. Not the Shadow Saber, this is a Saber. But on the Spirit, the rotor's on this side, and on this one's on this side. So I'd have to switch out the forks, and then switch all that out. And good luck finding a set of forks that might be any good, and all that good stuff. If you can find some used ones at all. That's the reason a lot of people don't like metric bikes, because there's no aftermarket for them. You have to make stuff fit. It ain't like another brand that you can just go up there and get whatever you want. Something's on fire. It's the South. It's hot. It's gonna be burning something. This is also, I guess, a little bit of a memorial. 2 years ago, me and Randa rode down there. She never been on a motorcycle before. And it was cold. She still rode with me. Ow. If y'all never rode a bike with solid rims, and you buy a bike with solid rims, let me tell you something, brother. You are gonna definitely experience what I'm experiencing. If I go down the interstate with this thing, and I'm not knocking on 18-wheelers, it'll damn near suck me up under an 18-wheeler with these rims on here. I'm used to it doing that, don't mean I like it. Just cause you're used to something. What are you looking at? I'm hoping to find something amazing, I guess. When they're tailgating them 18-wheelers like that, I can't even tell if they're back there. So if they decide they want to come around at the last second, I guess what? I guess I'm in their way of travel, right? Looks like. Road is a little groove, but doggone, there's an old house up there falling now. They're tearing it down one. Man, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I went up this road before. See, he tried to pass them all. I went up this doggone road, but went down it a couple of times as well. But I don't think I went down it on a GoPro. I went up it on a GoPro. Did you go down on a GoPro? No wonder. Get your mind out of the gutter. He's such a psycho. Feed my Frankenstein. Got a lot of bugs on the windshield, a lot of miles on down there. I'm not just riding for miles either. I just want to be riding. I like to ride. Love to ride. I'm just out riding to be. I'm not trying to be an iron butt or anything. I ain't rode any in 13 days according to the YouTube upload, as far as any distance goes. Now I do ride every day back and forth to work, but that's just a commute. It ain't none of this. Ain't none of this. Do I need to do this? Yeah. I need to get out and ride. I like to ride. I ain't trying to justify it to myself. I just like to ride, and on my day off that it ain't raining, I'm gonna ride. And I got some rides planned that I want to do, and I want to share it with y'all. Now, do I just ride to film? No, I just happen to be filming while I'm riding. Take two. I like to ride. I like to film. It gives me something to do. It gives me an outlet. I'm out here playing hooky. I should be cleaning the house. My house is clean, thank you very much. I'm just talking about keeping maintenance up on it as far as all that goes. You know, keeping the upkeep on the apartment, making sure it stays clean. Making sure it stays in proper cleaning conditions. I actually like to vacuum. I don't mind mopping. What task do you hate worse? I don't mind cleaning the toilet. I'm one who used it, ain't I? Well, if you're the one who used it, clean it. We might get a little bit of wind though as I got the visor up. I thought this was a pretty good little part of the road. But to get to it, you got to go through everything else. Don't pull in front of me. Thank you, sir. Got that Ford coming up on me. I don't care. I don't know how that name Karen got thrown on all these women that complain like that, because I know the good looking Karen, she was a pretty nice woman. You want to do a little bit of history? I worked down here at this Burger King. I got tattoos up here in this meth lab when I was in my 20s. I'll show you. Oh, lessons learned. Down that red dirt road. Actually, ain't a bad song. Let that Ford know by hockey. Hey, hey, hey. Hang on. If he'll decide to go on, we might take it. Gravel. Y'all didn't get to see it the other day, and it probably still won't pick it up, but they're out here by the cemetery. There's a bunch of old vehicles parked out in the weeds. I don't know what the story is there. This is Bethlehem. This is Collinsville. I guarantee you go out there and ask anybody about them vehicles, they've probably been sitting there 100 years. You go over and ask somebody about them vehicles, well, I'm gonna fix it up someday. Yeah, okay. I spent way too much time and money down here. At the time when I was just a punk, 20-year-old, didn't know a damn thing about the world, I wanted a tattoo. And there wasn't any tattoo shops around. The only one around was Painless Steel. And it closed down, it burned down. And first one thing another. So this one opened up down here unofficially, and got tattoos in a meth lab. Am I proud of it? Nope. Am I gonna go cry about it now? Nope. It's a life lesson. I can look at those tattoos and I can remember as a life lesson. Don't do it again. I've got some of them covered up, yeah, but a lot of them I just ain't never got them covered up yet. But I ain't dead yet. Now I don't want to black out my whole arm. Everybody's doing that now. And going with it, I'm going to black myself out completely. I'd rather just live with old bad tattoos and have all that. You know, the only thing I regret about them is I wish they would have done better. You know, I know what they were when I did it. Ain't no sense of bitching about it now. I just wish they were done better. But, you know, they are what they are. Everybody's got a bad tattoo that's got tattoos. Everybody's got a couple of bad ones, and I've got my share of them for sure. But, you know, there's the remnants of an old house. I wonder what kind of house it was, what kind of lives was lived there. But, you know, it just is what it is as far as that goes. I ain't going to go back and go, oh, I regret it. No, I was stupid. If I could go back in time at all and say anything, I was like, hey, dude, don't go down and get them. But they're there now, and ain't no sense complaining about it. Right here, ain't nothing behind me. If you'll look right through them trees right in there, there's a bunch of old cars over there. Old 50s cars, 1950s. Just stuck out in the weeds. Right here where this trailer is now, used to be where that little trailer was, it was a meth lab. I'm not going to give the guy's name out because he might be still alive and he might, you know, it was a pretty good old dude for what it was, I guess, but I spent way too much money. Where that trailer is right there now, he built that shed, can't you tell? Or no, that's a trailer back there. They tore his shed down. But, yep, got a bunch of tattoos with in a meth lab with no power, hooked up to a car battery with jumper cables. Hooked up to his truck battery. His little Datsun truck. Yep. And I've been down through here a couple of times, and y'all have seen it on the video, and you're gonna see it again. Y'all have, and I do film my ride to work. However, I just do shorts on it because it ain't that far. It take me longer to get my motorcycle gear on, get all my vlogging equipment set up. Daggone, man, come through at 100 mile an hour. I don't doubt it though. I've had people pass me on this road, and I was speeding, and they passed me. But see, that's some pretty mountains over there. But you know, what was we talking about? Riding to work. Yeah, it'd take too long to film, to get all my shit together, get all my stuff together. Excuse me. And then let the bike warm up, all that. It takes longer to do all that than it is actually go to work. So I don't film that way. I might try to do it one day. I ain't gonna say it's out of the realm of possibility. It's just not high on the list. There's the Lookout Mountain. Way over there today. I hope all that recorded. And I hope that this records and it's not recording over what I recorded this morning. There, I said it. That's a mouthful. There's some old buses out in there. You're gonna need more than a weed whacker, Paul. Have some money, have some serious money, I'd go over and ask you if he'd sell them to me. I don't know what the hell I'd do with them. I don't. I'd live in it, but what am I going to do? How am I going to pull it out? I ain't going to pull it out with this. Hey, Sterling, I need your tractor. That'd be a long ways to go borrow a tractor. The landfill's up here on your left. I got that song Burning Love playing in my head. Ever since T-Bone mentioned that he was listening to Elvis. Landfill.